Wow.
Makes it look too easy.
He's a man of the people. He's from everywhere the people are.
He is the Wildkat Revolution champion, the Bullet, Jace Valor!
Is it over yet?
All right, we get set for this Revolution Championship match as the Bullet, Jace Valor, defends the title against Mr. 5K, Nate Bradley. And there you see returning to his official duties, Saeed Abu Musa calling this matchup. What a way to get back in the stripes. And holding up, there you see the Revolution Championship.
Yeah, well, Saeed Abu Musa couldn't handle the pressure of general manager, so he said, you know what, I'll take a little bit less responsibilities again because that's just who I am.
Obviously, Saeed Abu Musa has had his issues with Jace Valor for the better part of the year. Jace Valor won the 2023 Revolution Rumble, which he parlayed into his second reign as Revolution champion. Will that championship reign come to an end here and now? As Saeed Abu Musa put pen to paper for this matchup, Jace Valor finally going one-on-one with Mr. 5K.
I know for a fact that, like myself, Jace Valor has been looking forward to this matchup. He has been ducking Nate Bradley. He's been excited at the opportunity to defend his championship against such a capable opponent.
Is that right, David?
Finally lay to rest who is the better man.
Well, it's funny you say that, David, because I spoke to Jace Valor earlier tonight, and he thinks that it's unfair that he had to defend his championship just last night against Brian Kendrick, and then has to face another opponent here tonight in Nate Bradley.
Well, it was unfair. Danny Flamingo only defending his championship tonight. He didn't defend it last night.
Well, Jace Valor was ducking Nate Bradley. It was supposed to be Nate Bradley and Jace Valor at X-rated 8. But Jace Valor no-showed that event, or we thought until Nate Bradley.
He was ill, right?
Well, Nate Bradley had to go one-on-one with Chuck Devine instead, but right at the conclusion of that matchup, suddenly Jace Valor appeared, assaulting Nate Bradley from behind.
And the hand of our Lord touched him and healed him enough to bring him to us because he has faith.
So this is divine intervention?
Yes, our God is an awesome God.
I don't know if Jace Valor would appreciate you referring to his reign in that way, David. I mean, Jace Valor has had a bad attitude for I don't know how long. I mean, and you think that by the fact that he won the Revolution Rumble, he won the Revolution Championship, that might put a smile on his face at some point, but he just seems to get into a worse and worse mood every single time he comes out here.
There we go.
All of our loyal servants shall be rewarded, Sammy, and Jace Valor has been rewarded for all of his love and his hard work.
When you talk about rewards for your hard work, look at Nate Bradley. He's never been in better shape than he is here and now. Can Nate Bradley finally win championships gold here in Wildkat Sports Harbor? Nate Bradley has come so close,
yes,
but has never been able to get it done here at Wildkat.
Nate Bradley is one of those 1,000,001 underrated wrestlers that we see on the independent wrestling scene. He can go.
I mean, David, you have to give Nate Bradley his credit. I mean, ever since he came on the scene, you got to believe that Nate Bradley will be the future here at Wildkat Sports.
Look, Nate Bradley is impressive. Nate Bradley impresses me every time I see him, and quite possibly is the future of Wildkat Sports. But that future is not now. We are living in the now, and the now is Jace Valor.
As impressive as Nate Bradley is, I mean, I will give the Revolution champion credit. I mean, these two men so evenly matched, not just in height and weight class, but in their technical ability, their years in the business. I mean, these two came up through the Wildkat Sports Dojo. These two very well familiar with each other. Do you think there's part of the reason why maybe Jace Valor had some reluctance in facing off with Nate Bradley?
We keep talking about this reluctance. I'm not sure there's been a reluctance. I think that you're painting a picture just like
Look at that standing Hurricane Rana from Nate Bradley, and again drop kick flipping up, and look at just standing right up. My God, the athleticism. Splashing into the corner.
He's trying to push narratives that aren't truth and pull the wool over people's eyes, but they're going to see through it, Sammy.
Well, I think the truth is that we're going to have a new Revolution champion, and it might happen right here. Cover and a 2 count only for Mr. 5K.
just
think
the 2 count.
Nathan Bradley has an unlimited amount of stamina. Nothing gets him tired. His girlfriend probably loves him.
Nate Bradley, one of the most athletic competitors on the independent scene today, putting on full display here against the bullet Jace Valor, and I think Jace, proud, and look at that chop on the ropes from Nate Bradley.
Well, you see Jace Valor right now just taking some time to catch his wind, possibly playing possum here against Nate Bradley.
Possible perhaps from Jace Valor, but I
Nice
think Nate Bradley
backbreaker.
keeping the aggression, and Nate Bradley again, look at that, oh my God, standing shooting star press, cover again from Nate Bradley, and got a 2 count.
He appears to be playing possum pretty far here.
Perhaps.
Jace Valor definitely has a game plan. That's how he's maintained this Revolution Championship.
Well, I don't know,
for
this
such a
game
long
plan's not
time.
going very well right now, David.
Again, I'm sure he's just catching his breath. You know, he doesn't want to overexert himself this early on in the match.
And again, look at Jace Valor is fighting back, and then that extra aggression here. I mean, things have gotten very personal between these two, even if just from a competitive sense. Who is going to be the best here at Wildkat? Oh my
Nice
God,
close
Jace
line.
Valor just turned Nate Bradley inside out. And I thought Jace was going to go for a cover, just mounting this challenger and just pummeling him from up top here. It's that new side, this new attitude from the bullet, Jace Valor.
Well, Jace Valor isn't just about wins. Jace Valor is about sending messages these days. He's about making impacts. And he continues to do this. He's going to continue to teach Nate Bradley that he's made a mistake.
Well, I know that Jace Valor feels that he's been disrespected, not just by the opponents in the locker room, but also by Saeed Abamusa, by the fans here at Wildkat Sports. I mean, what is it about everyone else that Jace Valor seems to have a problem with?
Jace Valor has a problem because everybody has a problem with him.
This cover from Jace over Nate Bradley, and I got it.
Jace Valor comes out
One
here.
count.
He represents this company, that championship, with poise and class, and the people boo him.
Well, he's going to have to defend here tonight. I mean, got to believe that Jace Valor might not be 100%. I mean, Harper, that was an instant classic between Jace Valor and Brian Kendrick last night.
Well, that was an awesome match. It felt really good to witness that, I can tell you.
And now Jace Valor able to retain that championship and going one-on-one here with Nate Bradley. Again, cover.
You think that was one of the biggest victories in Jace Valor's career last night?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's Brian Kendrick, one of the most accomplished veteran superstars here at Wildkat Sports. And despite all of that, it just seems like Jace Valor. David, you're the one talking about the spirit of competition. You think that Jace Valor would be eager to compete with Nate Bradley? I mean, that's Jace Valor that I thought that I used to know.
As I said, I think we both got two different stories here, and I'm pretty sure that I'm telling the truth. So that must mean that you're lying. Jace Valor, we've discussed this for the last couple weeks about how excited he was to finally prove everybody wrong, to prove himself right, that he is the better competitor against Nate Bradley. And he was chomping at the bit to get in the ring with Nate Bradley. And you, Sammy, you have misconstrued this as him being upset about having 2 matches defending his championship in this weekend. What he was upset about is having to defend against Brian Kendrick when he really wanted to focus on Nate Bradley.
So that's what it is. Jace Valor actually wants to send a message to Nate Bradley. He wanted this matchup.
He wanted this. He wanted to focus on this. And you guys just throwing him distractions, making him wrestle a guy like Brian Kendrick, and it worked out for Jace Valor because now he has some incredible accolades on this Revolution Championship run with that win over Brian Kendrick.
Tremendous reversal there from Nate Bradley. These two know each other so well. The Revolution Rumble last year started with Nate Bradley and Jace Valor. It ended with Nate Bradley and Jace Valor. And as you remember, there was a bit of a controversy in the end of that matchup. Jace Valor went on to win, but Nate Bradley had the foot on the rope. I don't think Jace Valor has ever gotten a fair victory over Nate Bradley.
That's true, huh?
Referee's decision is final. I saw it. We all saw it.
Oh, look at that knee right to the face of Nate Bradley. Cover here. And again, only a 2 count for the champion.
But unfortunately for Nate Bradley, the referee's decision is final. The official's decision is final.
Well, the official's
That's
gonna
why we
cover again. And 2 count only. The official's going to be saying that right down the line here, Said Abu Musa, you know, he's going to step back into the ring. He's going to call it down the middle for his first time out. And Jace Valor, he's going to have to answer a lot of questions, prove a lot of people wrong in this matchup.
We trust our officials to do the right thing. Call match correctly.
Well, do you trust Jace Valor to do the right thing? Well, we saw how he won the Revolution Championship. He stabbed Danny Flamingo in the back and then invoked that Revolution title match, basically bullied Said Abu Musa into making that matchup on the spot. Danny Flamingo already injured. I mean, it was no surprise that Jace Valor won the title, and I understand, David, that sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get the victory, but how can you condone that?
What I saw was a man taking advantage of an opportunity. And then what I heard was a man simply asking for what was justly deserved to him.
Well, Harper, I know that you've been an advocate for so many superstars in the years here, the 13 years of Wildkat sports. Do you think that Jace Valor is in the right to be doing this by any means necessary to get the job done?
It doesn't matter if he's in the right. It matters if it shouldn't happen.
Well, right now, Dave Bradley.
Don't you agree? He can't be acting like this and get away with it.
I've been preaching this, David, all night.
Right.
I don't follow.
Right now, Nate Bradley is out on the outside, and Jace Valor looks like he's happy to just take a count-out victory. Referee's count is already up to 7, now up to 8.
Last time I checked, the count-out victory was a victory.
Now, wait a minute, though. Jace Valor stopping the count.
Like I told you, he's been looking forward to this. He's not going to take the win that way. He's going to prove that he is going to pin or submit Nate Bradley. He's not going to take the count-out victory. That's the kind of champion that Jace Valor is.
I will say that I am a little surprised that he was able to do it. But look at Nate Bradley able to collect himself, just hopping up to the top rope like it was nothing. Oh my God, right into the superplex off the top.
God.
Nathan Bradley jumped up there like he was a house cat.
Nobody jumps like that. This guy is on performance-enhancing drugs. He's a cheater. This thing should be thrown out.
We do not support that.
Right
we do not.
Which one?
This is speculation on David Power's part. We're not saying that Dave Bradley's doing that, but he is. Need to get off the map because this is for the Revolution Championship. We are live here at Wildkat Sports. The Wildkat Revolution title's on the line. We are just months away from the 13-year anniversary Revolution Rumble. Who goes to the Revolution Rumble as Revolution Champion? Is it going to be Mr. 5K? Look at that Snapdragon suplex, and just again kipping up right to his feet, Nate Bradley. This athletic freak.
Come on, Nate.
We talk about a second win. I don't know anybody who has a second win quite like that. Nate Bradley going up top, and look at that. Wipes Jace Valor out. We got a new champion here, and no!
I thought that was it.
That offensive flurry, Nate Bradley, picture perfect. Still not enough to keep the bullet down.
You need to stop making assumptions around here, Sammy. Until I hear a 1, 2, 3, Jace Valor is still the Revolution Champion. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Said Abu Musa right in Nate Bradley's face saying it was this close, but that was not a 3, it was a 2. This Revolution title match continues. 2 of the best here in Wildkat Sports showing why here and now. But only one man can walk out tonight, Revolution Champion. Again, look, fast and furious offense from Mr. 5K. Now reversal here, a big knee from the champ in the corner.
Nathan's in a bad situation.
Oh, look, Nate reverses it all. Cover here, and no, again. Falconero, beautiful, and again, only a 2 count for Nate Bradley.
This is getting awfully close here. Wow.
Nate Bradley looking to hit something up, but he's signaling he's going to go up top. You talk about high impact. Nate Bradley's definitely the impact player. Oh, look, but Jace Valor moved out of the way, but I think Nate Bradley scouted it all, but look at that.
Oh, my God.
Jace Valor to retain, and no! 2 3/4 from Nate to Jace Valor. Jace Valor's not going to be thinking, what do I got to do to hold on to that Revolution title? I can appreciate that Jace Valor is staying in this. Maybe you're right, David. Maybe Jace Valor really just wants to prove who the better man is. Looking for that kill shot, but Nate Bradley wildly moves out of it.
Come on, Nathan.
Look at that, reversing. Nathan Bradley can maybe hit that loopy bomb. Oh! Drops Jace Valor down. Cover. Center power. Oh, now what?
Wait.
Well, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. No.
Oh!
Jace Valor kicked out and hit the low blow on Nate Bradley.
What an incredible pinning combination
No,
reversal. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything like that. This guy's an innovator. Jace Valor is once again coming out on top. Once again, undeniable.
That was a low blow.
What?
Jace
Where?
Valor got the shoulder up and hit a low blow on Nate Bradley. I mean, referee Said Abamusa was over checking on the shoulders. Wasn't able to see from his vantage point. I know what you're going to say, David. It was an accident.
I mean, I didn't even see that happen. I would say it's a fortunate accident. Like my man Bob Ross. It's a happy accident.
What's that mean?
So just another unfortunate call from the referee.
There's no mistakes in our world. Everything was meant to be. It was simply a happy accident.
A happy
Jace Valor took advantage. Look, he's just trying everything to get kicked out before 3. His arm went wild, and he took advantage. That's all that happened.
Well, I thought Jace Valor wanted to prove he was the better man. I don't think that was settled here tonight. I think what we just proved is that Jace Valor continues to retain that championship by any means necessary.